What is up, Aries? How y'all doing? Let's take a look at career and finance. I ain't done that in a while, have I? Let's look at career and finance for March 2025. I got plenty of room on the table for all kinds of content this month. So let's see what's going on with career and finance. So, same rules apply. If you need a personal reading, the information is in the description. I do weekly live readings every Saturday at 11 a.m. Pacific time. You can pre-order anytime on my website. Still currently doing same-day readings only for the full readings, though. All that information is in the description. All right, how do I start this off? You know you're my guinea pigs. The way I do the Aries readings, the way I do the rest of them. Let's just start off and see what's going on with the Aries who are currently employed. Anything happening? Anything important? Any layoffs, promotions, anything? Aries who are currently employed. Let's see. Ooh, the Ace of Wands, Death card reversed. Oh man, you're so close. So close. So I think a lot of you can feel it. You can feel it. It's eating at you. You can smell it. The end of this cycle is right around the corner. Right around the corner. Over the last year, one thing that I've seen for a lot of people is that 2023 and 2024 was 2 years of a closing out cycle. And now coming into 2025, it's weird. It's hard to explain. So it's a slow closing out cycle, an old cycle closing out, and a new cycle beginning all at the same time. It kind of works all simultaneously. And you can smell it. A new cycle is right around the corner. Your cycle is almost complete. Almost. Not quite, though. But I'm thinking here really, really, really soon. If anything, at the very least, the idea that's going to spark you setting off onto your path that's going to align you towards your highest calling is happening very, very soon. But other than that, I'm not seeing anything you need to worry about. If you're worried that you're just going to get laid off or fired for no reason, right now your cycle's not complete yet. So there's no reason why that should need to happen. Not really. Your cycle is almost complete, dude, but the death card is reversed. But we have the Ace of Wands Lovers card up here. That right there is your highest calling. Career-wise, if we're talking about career, Ace of Wands Lovers card, your actual calling. Now, why have you been in this cycle? There's no telling, man. It could be anything in the world, from karmic contracts to fucking lessons that you needed to learn, whatever. I don't know, but you're about to step off onto the path that leads you towards your highest calling, but your cycle's not quite complete yet. For those of you who applied for some other job, there's a very strong possibility that you could get a call. But even that, I think, would probably be temporary. Probably. Any advice? Advice for Aries currently employed. Advice. Oh, well, I would at least be planning. Your cycle's not quite complete yet, but you can still be taking action towards completing that cycle. Don't force anything. Like if you are going out there and applying for other jobs and nobody's calling you, nobody, chill, relax. That means it's not time yet. I know that can be frustrating as fuck, especially when you're done. You're like, I'm done with this shit, man. I'm ready to move on from it. I get it. But when you're knocking on all those doors and none of them are opening, it's because it's not time yet. It's not quite time yet. But I still advocate taking action. But take just enough action, not too much. That's the trickiest part about this path, is finding that balance between taking just enough action and not taking enough. You know? So, yeah, I'd be out there taking action if I was you. Showing the universe what you want. Even if a new door doesn't open right away, still taking that action is causing the timeline to speed up. It is. So, you're almost there, dude. I have a feeling that before 2025 is over, you will have a very good idea of what your highest calling is. Oh, yeah, you will. All right, okay, well, let's see. Let's take a look and see what's going on with Aries who are currently self-employed. If you're self-employed and you own your own business, what's going on with Aries that are self-employed? Oh, the Fool card. So, hang on a second. Two more shuffles, two more. Judgment reverse. Some of you have been a little bit nervous, especially if the last year or so has been slower than normal. You might be getting a little bit nervous. And I don't know who needs to hear this, but this feels to me like the Aries that need to hear this have struggled for about the last year or so. Maybe sales have slowed down, business has slowed down. Look, let me tell you right now, I don't know one single self-employed person that has not happened to. Everybody is experiencing that. Everybody. You are not alone. You are not alone. But I'm also being told to tell you, relax. No, your business is not going to crash and burn. You are being kept afloat. Okay? You're not going to lack anything. You will always have what you need. But yeah, March is still a little bit of a plateau period. I'm really honestly thinking, though, that Aries season, even if it doesn't pick up really quick in Aries season, you'll feel energetically a lot more motivated. You know, like that trudging through the mud feeling that you felt over the last year or so, just like nothing that you do, no matter what you do, no matter what you try, nothing is moving forward. That feeling of thickness and heavy denseness is going to start clearing away come Aries season. And for a lot of you, things are going to pick up and start moving a lot faster. But even if it doesn't pick up and start moving faster right away, you'll still feel things. You'll feel the wheels turning because things are going to be picking up after Aries season. I'm not sure when exactly. Taurus season, Gemini season, somewhere between Aries season and I'll say Leo season. Things are going to pick up for you. Well, any advice? Any advice for Aries who are currently self-employed? Any advice? Okay, this you people don't like this advice, but okay, your thoughts and your focus are your greatest asset or your weapon that you're using against yourself. Don't sit around and worry about money all day. Don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah, believe it or not, yes, you have control of that. Yeah, you do. I'm not saying that, you know, that's going to be the end all be all that fixes the problem overnight. But that will absolutely play a major role in how quickly things start picking up for you. Okay. You have to realize that, and this is the thing that's hard to get out. It's a trap that you can fall into. And it's hard. I know how hard it is. Oh, it's hard. Is that you start thinking these thoughts, worrying about money. And then so you're casting that vibration out there. And when you cast that vibration out there, the universe starts handing that vibration right back to you. And it's a hard cycle to break out of, a really hard cycle. But monitor your thoughts. Pay close attention when you find yourself worrying and obsessing over your sales and your profit and your money. Just simply say, oops, error thought. Error thought. Think about something else. Replace that thought with something else. It sounds easy. It's a lot harder than it sounds. Wait. Catch yourself in the middle of freaking out about your money and see how easy it is to quit thinking about it. It's fucking hard, dude. It's hard. It takes practice. But the more you practice it, day after day, after day after day, after day after day, you'll find yourself worrying about money much, much, much less. And once you find that you're actually changing the way your thoughts function, that's when new doorways of opportunity start opening, when you're not thinking about it. Okay? Also, use this as an opportunity to play around and experiment and try new things. You never know. Hey, maybe the universe wants me to do something different. So start playing around and experimenting, trying new things. Best case scenario, you'll find that one problem that fixes it. Worst case scenario, you learn something new that you'll take with you and use later on down the line. It's a win-win situation. Playing around and experimenting and trying new things in the grand scheme of things, that's never, ever, ever going to hurt you. As long as you don't do something stupid. I'm not saying do something dumb, but within the realm of logic and reason, use this as an opportunity to play around, try new things, learn new things. All right. Now, I want to see what's going on. What do I do next? How about the Aries who are wanting to become self-employed? Taking action towards starting your own business. Now, I have to preface this by saying that this is only for those of you who are actively taking action. Not sitting around, wondering when you're going to come up with the right idea. Not sitting and hoping that one day you'll be self-employed. This is only for the Aries who are actively taking action, right? You're out there applying to affiliate with companies. You're putting video content on the internet. You're doing shit. You're building websites. You're promoting products, whatever it is that you're doing. Let's see what's happening. Ooh, Seven of Swords. Some of you could possibly be partnering with somebody that you don't know if you can trust. Or maybe there's somebody that wants to partner with you and you're not sure if you can trust them. I know that's not all of you. Actually, okay, well, whatever it is you're doing, you don't really enjoy it. Not really. Not really. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But you are, I think, kind of struggling. I don't know if you're maybe promoting a product that you don't really care about. I would recommend that if you're going to promote a product, promote something you actually fucking use. We'll get to that in the advice, though. But for now, yeah, it's kind of telling me that whatever it is you're doing, your heart's not really in it. Not 100%. Not 100%. And you're really, I think a lot of you are starting to kind of become discouraged because things just aren't moving forward. The sales just aren't picking up. Your videos just aren't getting the views, and whatever it is just not catching traction. Some of you are kind of starting to become discouraged, and you're already thinking about what other opportunities are out there. But yeah, it's not really looking like really fast forward movement as far as that goes. Not really. It's okay though, man. I'm going to tell you what, it's all fucking good. It's all good. On the path to becoming self-employed, that's part of it. That's part of it. Don't listen to none of these fake fuckers out here that like to rent Lamborghinis and rent a fucking mansion in LA and say, yeah, I just went from minimum wage to firing my boss overnight. Let me show you how. Don't listen to them idiots. Okay, it's a hard path. It really is. It really, really is. Let's get some advice. What advice do we have for the Aries who are taking action towards becoming self-employed? What advice do we have? Ooh, man, we got that 10 of Pentacles, though. Well, first of all, you're on the right track. You're on the right path, okay? That's the most important thing that you have to understand. As long as you're taking action, you're on the right path. Now, yeah, it's going to be filled with challenges. It's going to be filled with obstacles. You're going to learn real fucking quick that it's not that glamorous lifestyle that these idiots like to pretend that it is on the internet. It can be fucking hard. It can be more stressful than working a day job. Being your own boss, ain't nobody telling you that you have to work. Ain't nobody standing over your shoulder telling you got to get this work done. But you have to. And there's going to be days where you don't fucking feel like it. You don't want to. Yeah, you still got to. It's a whole other world, dude. It's a whole other world. But like I said, I'm going to go back to what I was saying just a second ago. There might be a couple of you who are thinking about maybe being an affiliate for a company and promoting a product. Just from my personal experience, I know every now and then you all see me promote a product. Like I promote the Shilajit, Alpha Brain, stuff like that. This is just me. I'm not saying do it my way, but the way I roll is I only promote products that I actually use and enjoy. Why? Because it's easier. It's easier. I mean, it would just be really hard for me because you know how many fucking companies show up in my inbox every day trying to get me to promote a fucking video game or a goddamn... I've seen the stupidest shit, dude. Lawnmowers, video games. Like, I get it all. And I'm like, no, I'm not promoting that shit. Dude, I've turned down hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of companies trying to get me to promote their shit because, no, I don't use it. I'm not passionate about it. I ain't got nothing to say about it. I'm not going to do that. That's just me. Now, hey, maybe some of you have the gift of gab and you're a real good bullshitter. Hey, do what you do. If it works, it works. I would recommend, though, that if you're going to promote something, do something that you love, something that you actually love, so that when you're promoting it, it's real, raw, authentic fucking passion. That's what I would recommend. But see, right now, you're going through a major, major, major learning curve. A major learning curve. And unfortunately, in the beginning, some of the most important learning curves come with the biggest challenges, the biggest obstacles. Every now and then, you might embarrass yourself, make yourself look a little bit stupid. It's okay, man. It's part of the path that comes along with it. Oh, yeah. And just know this. You will start being attacked, especially when you start doing good. Oh yeah, you will. And that may be one thing. You know, you would probably expect that from strangers. Oh yeah, there will be a lot, especially on the internet. Oh, there will be a lot of strangers try to pull you off your path. But one thing a lot of people aren't prepared for is people you're close to. Yeah, people you're close to. You will have at least one, if you're lucky, undercover hater in your close circle of friends and family that you never would have suspected. Could be your mom, could be your dad, your brother, your sister, your best friend since middle school, somebody that you're really close to. The more successful you become, the more angry, bitter, and salty they're going to become. They're going to get mad. And you're going to be like, what the fuck? People, there's so many people that don't believe me when I tell them that. Oh, yeah, I know that may happen to some people, but you don't know my circle. The fuck I don't. Watch. Sure enough, every goddamn time. I can't fucking believe it. Why is my brother not supporting me? Me and this person have been best friends since 7th grade. And now they're going around telling everybody all these lies about me. I think I'm better than them and this and that. I'm like, dude, that's what fucking happens. I don't know why it has to happen that way. I could speculate on it. We can sit and speculate all day. But it's going to happen. And oh, God, yeah, you are absolutely going to have strangers coming out the woodwork and attacking you, trying to pull you off path. You know, that's just part of the game. So don't think you're good. Don't think you're going to avoid that. But it's going to happen with at least one person in your close circle of friends and family. At least one. At least one. I would have to say that of all the people that I know who went from being unsuccessful to successful, I think I only met one person who had to deal with that once. But most people, it's quite a few people. That's the reason why they say you lose most of your friends and family on the path to success. I know you ever heard that little phrase? Some people get that twisted. That doesn't mean I'm better than you now, so I'm cutting you off. That's not what it means. What it means is you're changing to a totally different frequency. And any person in your life who don't make that frequency change with you, they're going to be pulled away from you. Promise you that. Mark my word. I know some of you don't believe me. That's cool. Watch. You start doing good and they ain't, oh, they're going to get pissed. They're going to get mad. Everybody else going to be clapping for you. They're going to be in the corner looking at you like this. You're like, what the fuck is your problem? Ain't you happy seeing me fucking do better? Don't fight that process. Well, I'm going to tell you what. If you try to attach yourself to that person, that will destroy your success by way of universal law. Because you're shifting to a new frequency. If you attach yourself to somebody who's staying stuck in the old frequency, you won't be able to ascend to that new frequency where all your blessings are. Okay? Keep that in mind. I'm not telling you to go cut off your friends and your family. What I'm saying is when, not if, when you start experiencing that energetic disconnect, because you will, don't fight the process. Don't fight it. Let it happen. Step back and let go. Oh, wow, that's what you think? Really? You think I think I'm better than you? You going around telling everybody all these things? Really? Okay. Go think what you want then. Go think it some more. Damn, that shows me who you really fucking are then. It can be hurtful. It can, but don't fight it. Don't fight it, because I'm telling you, the rewards on the other side, on the top of that mountain, far outweigh some salty, jealous, miserable hater's fucking opinion. I don't care how close to him you are, okay? All right, well, I feel like those were the messages that my Aries family needed to hear, so I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thanks again for tuning in and playing along. Don't forget, information for personal readings is in the description. For those of you catching this on time, my next round of weekly live readings will be tomorrow, March 1st at 11 a.m. Pacific time. You can pre-order anytime. If you happen to be not catching this on time and, if anything that you pre-order after tomorrow, the 1st, will get read the following Saturday. Actually, I'm pretty sure, though, that following Saturday we have something coming up and we might have to change it to Sunday, though. But anyway, I'll keep you updated on that. But yeah, so all the information's in the description for personal readings. I'm doing same-day readings only and one-on-one Zoom calls. All right, y'all, I'm out of here now. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Stay blessed.